100 are inside and trying to tackle these terrorists. We've also had conflicting reports about the number of terrorists who are holed up there. The police personnel, some of them saying 2, some of them saying 5, some of them even giving us reports that 2 of them have been killed. But again, no confirmation on this because we haven't seen any dead bodies being brought out. We've also heard some grim news over the evening that the family of the GM of this hotel was held hostage and didn't survive that. But again, we haven't actually seen any people or any bodies being taken out of the hotel at this point of time. So it's very hard to confirm unless the NSG comes out and says this.
Most certainly a difficult terrain to be reporting from as well. Yogita, stay on with us. Let's cross over to Arunodaya Mukherjee right outside the Oberoi Hotel where we believe that gun battle is still raging on. In fact, over an hour ago, there was some talk of exchange of gunfire being reported, being heard from the location. Arunodaya, there was talk of fire on one of the floors of the Oberoi as well. Could you tell us what is the situation right now? Have those fire tenders been able to put out the fire or at least marginally bring it under control?
Yes, well, the fire is certainly under control, Smita, but what is now on priority is, of course, going ahead and proceeding with the way investigations, with the way the operations were actually going on, because it had hit a roadblock in the middle, because there were some reports that were coming in a little while back that certain officials had suffered some injuries, or however, there was any kind of confirmation to that. However, now what we're gathering from the location here is, because it is very difficult to figure out what exactly is happening inside that building, but what we're gathering from what's happening around it is that there is a lot of activity that has started for about an hour, since about an hour really, Smita. An increased number of police presence, increased number of army personnel, increased number of general police vans and vehicles, ambulances. Some sources hinting to the fact that perhaps the final assault was not very far away. They had managed to managed to narrow in on that particular pocket where the majority of the terrorists were actually holed up. Now, these are all reports that are coming in, but that's the thing. We've been here, you know. It's the last stage of the operation that we're being told, but this has been the case since this evening, really. So clearly there is some sort of a hurdle that is very much there. Remember, this is a Fidain group. They have nothing to lose in this operation, Smita. And the fact that they still have grenades inside, the fact that they might just be in possession of RDX as well, could put at risk all the army personnel, all the NSG commandos who are still inside. Because remember, again, as I said, the Fidains have nothing to lose. They'll fight till the finish, and that's exactly what we're seeing here. So the army has to be extremely cautious of their steps from this point onwards, because everyone knows, including the terrorists, that they're almost there at the last stage. So they would be reserving the ammunition, they would be reserving the grenades that they have till the last moment to try and counter that final assault that the NSG, the army, would be planning at the moment.
But security experts have been reiterating through this evening, it is